In life, many people lose their peace not because they fail, but because they compare. They look at someone else's life and forget their own journey. They see someone running faster and think they are slow. They see someone shining brighter and think they are invisible. This story is a reminder that comparison steals joy, focus, and self-worth. Many years ago, in a quiet village surrounded by fields and hills, lived a young man named Daniel. Daniel was not poor, but he was not rich either. He had a small house, a small farm, and a simple life. Every morning he woke up before sunrise. He fed his animals. He worked in his field. He returned home tired, ate simple food, and slept. His life was honest. His life was peaceful. But Daniel had one problem. He compared himself to everyone. His neighbor had a bigger house. Another man had more land. Someone else had better clothes. A childhood friend moved to the city and became successful. Every time Daniel heard such things, his heart felt heavy. Why not me? He often thought. I work hard too. I try my best. So why am I still here? Slowly, his smile faded. One evening, Daniel sat outside his house, staring at the ground. An old man passed by, walking with a stick. His clothes were worn. His face was calm. Why do you look so tired? The old man asked. Daniel sighed. I am tired of my life. The old man sat beside him. Tell me. Daniel spoke honestly. Everyone around me is moving ahead. I am stuck. No matter how hard I work, I feel small. The old man listened quietly. Then he said, Come with me tomorrow morning. Daniel looked confused. Where? You will see, the old man replied. The next morning, before sunrise, Daniel followed the old man to a hill outside the village. From the top, they could see many paths below. One path was wide and busy. Many people walked on it, running fast. Another path was clean and straight, with signs and markers. The third path was narrow, uneven, and quiet. The old man pointed. Choose a path. Daniel immediately pointed to the wide one. That one. Everyone is there. The old man shook his head. Why? Because it looks successful, Daniel said. The old man smiled slightly. Walk a little on it. Daniel stepped onto the wide path. People pushed him. Some ran ahead. Some looked back and laughed. Everyone was rushing. Daniel felt breathless. Now try the second path, the old man said. Daniel walked there. It was organized. But there were rules everywhere. Signs told him how fast to walk, where to step, and when to stop. He felt trapped. Finally, the old man pointed to the narrow path. There is nothing there, Daniel said. Walk anyway, the old man replied. Daniel stepped onto the quiet path. No noise, no crowd, only his footsteps and the sound of wind. For the first time in a long while, he felt calm. They walked in silence. After some time, Daniel spoke softly. Why does this feel better? The old man stopped. Because this path is yours. Daniel frowned. But it looks small. The old man looked at him. A seed also looks small. Daniel said nothing. The old man continued. You're tired because you're running on other people's paths. You're measuring your life with their ruler. Daniel felt something heavy lift from his chest. But what if I never become like them? He asked. The old man smiled. Why should you? Daniel looked surprised. The old man said calmly, A fish will drown if it tries to fly. A bird will fall if it tries to swim. You are suffering because you are trying to live someone else's life. They walked back to the village. That day, Daniel did not look at his neighbor's house. He did not think about the city. He worked his land slowly and carefully. Days passed. Daniel focused on improving one thing at a time. He learned new ways to grow crops. He fixed his house little by little. He rested when tired. He stopped watching others. Months later, his farm began to flourish, not because he compared, but because he committed. One evening, Daniel saw the old man again. "I understand now," Daniel said. "Comparison was my real enemy." The old man nodded. "Run your own race." Daniel smiled, a real smile, because the moment you stop comparing, you start living. Everyone has a different path, a different pace, a different purpose. Don't measure your progress by someone else's success. Some people bloom early, some bloom late, but every flower blooms in its own season. And the moment you accept your journey, peace follows. That is when growth truly begins.